Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc here. Hopefully you guys have been doing good. It's been a while, but we've got a lost video here. I actually wanted to talk about the recent developer notes that came out because I think it's a little bit controversial, but I kind of want to give my thoughts on it. And this is something that I'm particularly interested in. But we also have a new character too, so let's kind of get into it and talk about it. So first off, the new character art here for EVA is fire. I think I've said this in a past video, but whoever is the art team, they're doing such a great job at character designs. It honestly, it just hats off to them. They're doing such a good job. Eva here looks fire. I don't know if you see it here, but she's got like a little open zipper where her belly button area is, and then the boots, everything, the tightness of the straps, like it's just 10 out of 10, right? But yeah, Eva is a new character, and kind of a little bit on her backstory. She kind of, I guess, maybe lost her memory. She doesn't know where she was, but she woke up wandering in search of the Grail. So I'm sure we'll get more on an event story with her. But here is her animations. Really, really good animation here. And she looks great. She kind of looks like, maybe slightly like Elizabeth, but not really. Maybe it's just the blonde hair, but overall, good animation. And then they talk about her being a shock element wizard. So let's kind of get into it here. So she inflicts shock on her enemies, and as time passes, her power continues to rise. As a damage dealer who grows deadlier the longer the battle lasts, she will surely be a great asset to your party. Eva's detailed skill information will be revealed in the next update. So I like characters like this, right? Because you can build a turtle team and then you just focus everything on the character that over time does more and more damage, whether it be through like dot or whether it just be like through power ramping. So this is definitely going to be a character I pull for no matter how good she is. Yeah, I like the concept, and they kind of show off her ability animations here, and I like how she's kind of, in a sense, doing like a little bit of some dance move, and I like the little collar there too. But yeah, really detailed animations, looking pretty good. Then they show off her idle animation, running animation. She kind of dashes, which is cool. And then of course the stun animation. Sheesh. And then they also have her pet here. Now, we're getting into some of the quality of life and just general updates for the game. So they have a new end guest for Lohengrin. She'll be added along with her other half, and then we will also have Eva as well. And it's kind of funny here, I guess when you click her, you'll be able to pull her collar, and then she kind of looks at you like this, and oh my booba. So yeah, pretty cool. Now there are some reworks here that I want to talk about, and this is really the main one. So Colosseum rework. Many Swordbringers have requested improvements to the Colosseum gameplay and rewards. While our team has been preparing a large-scale rework, it's difficult to implement major changes in the time for the upcoming October season. Instead, this season, we will first apply partial improvements such as raising damage reduction values to ease reliance on specific characters and encourage a more strategic battle. Adding new seasonal missions to increase motivation and change weekly tier rewards so that they are automatically delivered via mail based on previous week's results, just like daily boss raid rewards. We apologize that the full rework cannot be completed by October and kindly ask for your understanding, and we are preparing to unveil a comprehensive Colosseum update in January of 2026. Here's an early look at the changes planned for January. So first off, I want to say rewards being delivered to mail, great. Raising the values of damage reduction, I think that could be a good thing. It just depends on how significant it is, because some characters can really be detrimental when it comes to PvP. So it's something you just have to see. But let's get into some of the future changes coming in January. Season reward revamp. At the end of each season, rewards will be improved for top ranking players. A special pet costume will be added as an exclusive prize. So, PvP is becoming less free to play with this here. So now they're adding extra incentive, which is like pet costume, and then rewards will be improved. So I don't know how significant that improvement will be. But a pet costume is definitely interesting. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. But regardless, I'm kind of curious of what those reward improvements will be. 2. Point deduction on defense failures to improve the core PvP experience. Starting at Master 3 tier, points will now be deducted when a defense attempt fails. So this is kind of important because this, I'm gonna be honest, this kind of takes away the casual aspects of PvP, of people just kind of getting together and putting one person on defense so everyone can kind of rank up and get the rewards. Now, setting this at Master Tier 3, it's, you really now have to try and really sweat it out in PvP. Thus, a lot of people are gonna just start falling on the wayside. I don't know how to feel about this personally. I think a lot of people like the casualness of the PvP experience. I honestly think they should have like another PvP specifically, like just like ranked. It doesn't have to be real-time PvP or like real-time arena, but I really think there should be like a separate PvP strictly for wanting to like take your teams and battling it out with players. Hopefully real-time arena, that's what I would hope, but at least something similar to that. But let me know what you guys think of this one here. So continuing to number 3. Ticket system overhaul. Currently, Colosseum tickets can cap at 20 and recharge at a rate of 1 every hour. Beginning in January, this season will change to a maximum of 6 tickets, recharging at a rate of 1 every 4 hours. After the free daily entries, additional Colosseum attempts will require diamonds, with the cost gradually increasing and attempts will be limited to a maximum of 30 per day. Since ticket recharge will shift from 1 every 4 hours, rewards will increase fourfold to match. Though scoring conditions will also be adjusted to better align with the new system. So, they lowered the amount of tickets that you get for free, but they also are going to ramp up the rewards. Okay, but now we're getting into, you could get a max of 30 per day if you're using diamonds. Again, really concerning when you have Master Tier 3 as the place where you can lose points when it comes to defense. So it's going to get a little bit more sweatier for a wider size audience. Maybe this would be different if it was like top 1 to 200 because people in there are already paying anyway. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Ban system every 2 weeks during the season. The 2 most frequently used characters in the Colosseum, along with 3 additional characters chosen at random, will be periodically banned, adding a new layer of strategic depth. I like this. 2 most used, players. I think this is great. I think you guys have an idea of who those characters would probably be. So I'm fine with that. The random characters is interesting. I could see how that could add some depth, because if it's somebody that may be very niche when certain characters are banned, but they're also banned, it can make things definitely spicy. So this is good. I don't know how I feel about the season reward revamp. Their first point, their second point, those 2, and the third point I'm a little worried about. But, they're really responsive with feedback, so we'll have to see. Okay, so Guild Raid is going to be updated here. Excited about this one. So check this out. So Guild War is a large-scale competition that will unfold on Beastrian Island, the land of the Beast Folk. In each round, 4 guilds will be matched against one another, and the guild that strategically claims territory across Beastrian and earns the highest score will emerge victorious. So it's a battle between 4 guilds. Compared to Avalon, Guild Wars will be placed at will place an even greater emphasis on strategy elements, delivering deeper tactical gameplay. However, because of the significant planning and art resources required, it is difficult to release this content in the near future. We ask for your patience as we take an extra time needed to prepare thoroughly, ensuring that Guild Wars meets expectations and does not disappoint. I like this. We'll just have to see that emphasis on strategic elements, but 4 guilds got to competing against each other. I think that'll be cool, right? So we'll see how that goes. And some minor quality of life, a restart button for practice mode, profile icon, costume sync. Daily boss raid practice by day selection. Lobby UI hide option, so you could just look at the lobby itself. And then they talk about community feedback about how they're always listening. So they say many Swordbringers have been actively sharing suggestions and showing their passion for improving the game. Every week we gather proposals and deliver them to the developer team. However, we know the pace can feel slow. Some requests cannot be reflected immediately. We are sorry for that. At the same time, every suggestion you send becomes a driving force that helps share the game, that helps shape the game into something better. The development team will continue to do so to reflect your valuable feedback and deliver meaningful improvements. And they have some questions here. Some of these are pretty interesting. So this one is just about rewatching event dungeons. We're planning for this content, they basically say. Another question here, can we have a way to view full body illustrations? And they said that there are some limitations due to app size limit, but they're reviewing it, and once these issues are resolved, they hope that they can have this by the end of the year. Are there plans to improve monthly rewards, star reincarnation, ranking rewards, or daily rewards? Yes, the top priority. That's our top priority under review. We are considering a revamped system with ranking titles and reward adjustments to make climbing rankings feel more rewarding. We aim to share these concrete details in the next dev note. So we'll get more info on this very soon. Great. I'd like to see improvements to the party raid. We are aware that while tickets are plentiful, the experience for players who join manually is not ideal. We are preparing a feature that automatically moves you back to party raid waiting room after victory, and we'll continue looking at party raids to make it more engaging. Can Labyrinth be improved? Please make Labyrinth be improved. Answer, yes. We are preparing a full rework to enrich both the randomness and the element of choice. While major changes will take some time, we will strengthen the rewards to make exploration exciting in the meantime. And then they talk about, plans to improve the friend system. You can take a look at it there. Will 3 and 4 star characters get affection episodes? Yes, it will be announced in the future. Maximum affection being increased. This is currently being reviewed by the design team. And when will batch training be added? It's planned for an October update. So that's basically it. They also show some screenshots here of Eva's defeat animation, as well as it looks like her bunny outfit coming. She looks great. Nice, nice. And then at the bottom here, they show somebody, and I was like, do I know this character? I think this may be someone new. Let me know, chat. I do not know those feet, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks like it might be someone new that they're teasing. So, or it could be a skin. Either way. All right, guys. That is pretty much it. Let me know about the Colosseum changes if you like it, or even the Guild Wars stuff. Just let me know your thoughts on everything. I'm out. Later.